All right, 5 very new, at least here to New England, Hot Wheels recolors. Well, actually, one's a brand new casting. 2 are brand new castings. This is a remake of the original Rampage. I believe that's a new casting. They're not calling it such, but I don't know, it looks updated. That doesn't look like the exact same car. The Honda N600 is definitely a new casting. That's something I've been waiting for. This one, the headlights are a little crooked, but it's the only one I found so far, so I bought it. And the 69 Camaro is pretty awesome. That's the first time that's available in a mainline. This exact tooling, this exact casting. And that has, of course, an ID car variation that I don't have yet. And then the C8R was released in yellow already, then later in red as a Target exclusive, and now they have this gray one. So let's crack all 5 of these open. All right, let's start off with the C8R. Did a decent job with this one. Pretty cool. I'm glad that Matchbox has the regular C8. Pretty awesome. All right, and the 1969 Camaro. It's called a Copo. Makes sense. Cowl induction hood. Non-RS. Great casting. I'm not a super fan of the Falcon colors, but they're cool. It's just not something I obsess over. Fucking tires aren't something that, I don't know, they don't get me as excited as like Gulf colors, for instance. But it is neat. It's a nice color combo. Let's check out the base on this. Nice. I think I'm going to do at least one repaint on one of these castings. All right, so that's those 2. What's next? Let's do the Rampage. This is such a funny, goofy little car in real life. It looks cooler as a Hot Wheels car versus the real deal, but it's basically a kit car. A K car. It's shares a lot of guts with the Dodge Omni. There was even a Shelby version of this. I forget what it was called, but the Rampage had its own Shelby variant. Pretty ridiculous. Little nubs for side view mirrors, which is totally acceptable. Like I oftentimes say, that's fine. They made an effort. The 3-wheeler Honda back here, that's pretty awesome. And I have a Real Riders version of this casting from the late 80s, possibly early 90s, that I got as a kid. Alright, let's see, what kind of write-up do we have about this thing? Not much. 82 Dodge Rampage. Camaro doesn't have much written about it either. Ooh, the Corvette has a little history over here. Nice. Interesting. Alright, next. Then and Now, which has become a popular series. Ford GT40. A Lola race car that had a 427 Ford engine shoved into it, widened, and of course it used to be a famous story amongst our car guys. The sort of epic battle between Ferrari and Ford, and now because of the movie Ford versus Ferrari, it's kind of seeped into popular culture, and a lot of people know what you're talking about when you mention the GT40. But go back just a few years and only really a diehard car nerd could tell you all about it. And then we have the custom 1970 Honda N600. This is pretty cool. Alrighty. I did not realize it was the first vehicle to be exported to the US officially. I thought that little Roadster was. There used to be one of these at Lowell Used Auto, the junkyard on Tanner Street in Lowell, Massachusetts. Again, I like the side view mirror. Good effort, Hot Wheels. It's definitely a plus as far as this casting goes. Kind of wish they made this right-hand drive though. But whatever. Pretty awesome. Little Japanese Mini Cooper, that's all this really was.